Hey guys, so I've got a secret for you. This is how I built a really intimate relationship with my creator. When I was working in the desert, I didn't have any responsibilities family wise. I had one kid who I'd come back and see on my days off, but other than that, I had absolutely nothing. So I just used to walk in the desert and pray for hours and hours sometimes, for about an hour a day was my average. I'd just drive to the desert, take my dog, take my shoes off, and just go for a walk. And it was awesome. And I got really, really close with God to the point where the conversation just became so natural and fluid that it just became a part of who I was. And as I was miserable back then. It was a miserable time in my life. I'd lost all my friends because I'd become a Christian, and I didn't know who I was. I was trying to figure out, where to from here, sort of thing, and very, very lonely. Just pulled myself out of the world, but then had nothing to go to. So it was just me and God. And you know what? I honestly miss it. I've got all these, responsibilities now, and it's really hard to prioritize time with Him. Lucky if I get, a nice quiet 10 minutes a week with Him where I can just sit and talk out in nature somewhere with Him. You've really got to make it happen. So, and it's obviously going to be harder if you got all these responsibilities and a really busy life, but you can make it happen if you really, really try. I think, most of us could do that if we prioritized it. I miss it, and I'm going to try and do it more than like I used to, but honestly, I'm never going to be able to do an hour a day anymore. But it becomes fun, and it becomes it's like talking to your best friend. And when you get to that point, you really miss when you're not talking to him. So I think it starts off as like I'll give this a go, and then it becomes a habit, and then it becomes literally like you're chatting to your best friend. And I did that for a few years, and it was honestly my spiritual growth probably 3 times faster than it is now back living in the suburbs with wife and kids and jobs and blah, 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 blah. So, I encourage you to prioritize it and make it happen, because he can literally be your best friend.